Hello, this is Dr. Doe again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue to read the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to read it. So Diomedes shouted after her, shattering war cries, "Daughter of Zeus, give up the war, your lust for carnage. So it's not enough that you lure defenseless women to their ruin? Haunting the fighting are you? Now I think you'll cringe at the hint of war if you get wind of battle far away." So he mocked, and the goddess fled the front, beside herself with pain. But Ares, quick as the wind, took up her hand and led her from the fighting. Racked with agony, her glowing flesh blood dark, and off to the left of battle she discovered Ares. Violent Ares, sitting there at ease, his long spear braced on cloud back, flanked by racing stallions. Aphrodite fell to her knee, over and over begged her dear brother to lend his golden bridle team. "Oh, dear brother, help me, give me your horses, so I can reach Olympus, the gods' steep stronghold. I'm wounded. The pain's too much. The mortals speared me. That daredevil Diomedes, he'd fight Father Zeus." Her brother Ares gave her the golden bridle team, heart writhing in pain. She climbed aboard the car, and Ares climbed beside her, seized the reins, whipped the rein to the run, and on the horse flew, holding nothing back. In a moment they had reached the immortal stronghold, steep Olympus. Wind-quick Ares curbed the team and loosing them from the chariots, threw ambrosial fodder down before their hoofs. The deathless Aphrodite sank in Dion's lap, and her mother, folding her daughter in her arm, stroked her gently, whispering her name, asked, "Who has abused you now, dear child? Tell me, who of the Son of Heaven so unfeeling, cruel? Why, it's as if they had caught you in public doing something wrong." And Aphrodite, who loves eternal laughter, sobbed in answer, "The son of Tydeus stabbed me, Diomedes, that overweening excellent, all because I was bearing of my son from this fighting arenas. Dearest to me of all the men alive, look down. It is no longer ghastly war for Troy and Achaea. Now I tell you, the Argives fight the gods." Dion, the light and the loveliest of immortals, tried to calm her. "Patience, O my child, bear up now, despite your heart-sick grief. How many gods who hold the halls of Olympus have had to endure such wounds from mortal man? Whenever we try to cause each other pain, Ares had to endure it. When the giant Ephialtes and Otus, sons of Aleus, bound him in chains he could not burst, tossed him up in brazen cauldron 13 months, and despite the gods' undying lust for battle, Ares might have wasted away there on the spot if the monster's stepmother, beautiful Eryborea, had not sent for Hermes, and out of the cauldron Hermes stole him away, the war god breathing his lust, all but broken down by the ruthless iron chains, and Hera endured it too. That time Amphitrion's son, mighty Heracles, hit her deep in the right breast with a 3-barbed shaft, and pain seized her. Nothing calmed the pain. Even tremendous Hades had to endure that flying shaft like all the rest. When the same man, the son of thunder-shielded Zeus, shot him in Pylos, there, with the troops of battle dead, the surrounded death of pain. But Hades made his way to crag Olympus, climbed to the house of Zeus, stabbed with agony, grief struck to the heart, and the shaft driven into his massive shoulder, grinding down his spirit. But the healer applied his pain-killing drugs and sealed Hades' wound. He was not born to die. Think of that breakneck Heracles, His violent work, not a care in the world for all the wrong he'd done. He and his arrows raking the gods who hold Olympus, but the man who attacked you? The great goddess, fiery-eyed Athena, set him on, that fool. Doesn't the son of Tydeus know? Down deep, the man who fights the gods does not live long. Nor do his children ride his knees with the cries of father, home at last from the wars and the heat of battle. So now, let Diomedes, powerful as he is, be on his guard for fear a better soldier than you engage him. For fear his wife, Aegialia, Adrestus' daughter, for all her self-control will wail through the nights and wake her beloved servants out of sleep. The gallant wife in tears, longing for him, her wedded husband, the best of the Achaeans, Diomedes, breaker of horses, soothing words, and with both her hands Dione gently wiped the ichor from Aphrodite's arm and her wrist, healed at once. Her stark pain ebbed away, but Hera, the great Athena, was looking on, and with mocking words began to provoke the father. Athena leading off with taunts, her eyes bright. Father Zeus, I wonder if you would fume at me if I ventured a bold guess. Our goddess of love, I'd swear she's just been rosing another Argive, another beauty to pant and lust for Trojans. Those men the goddess loved so much despair, stroking one of the Argive women's rippling gowns. She's pricked her limb, raised on golden pinpoint. So she mocked, and the father of gods and mortals smiled broadly, calling the golden Aphrodite over. Fighting is not for you, my child. The works of war, see to the works of marriage, the slow fires of longing. Athena and the breathing Iris will deal with all the bloodshed. And now as the high gods bantered back and forth, Diomedes, losing his war cry, charged Aeneas, though what he saw was Lord Apollo himself, guarding, spreading his arms above the fighter, but even before the mighty god he would not flinch. Tydides reared and hurled himself again and again, trying to kill Aeneas. Strip his famous armor, 3 times he charged, friends to bring him down. 3 times Apollo battered his gleaming shield back, then at Tydides' 4th assault, like something superhuman, the archer who strikes from worlds away shrieked out a voice of terror. Think, Diomedes, shrink back now, enough of his madness, striving with the god. I'm going to stop here and continue next time. Thank you for watching.